Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Happiness can often feel like it's passing us by in a fleeting moment. Our next guest has some achievable strategies to help us find contentment and boost our long-term happiness. We welcome back the author of Cannonball, Fearlessly Facing Midlife and Beyond, Amy Schmidt. It's great to see you again.
Hi, Hannah. Great to see you. Oh, this is a good topic, right? We got those winter blahs going on. We need a little happiness hack.
So tell me quickly about happiness versus contentment. What are the differences there?
Yeah, and you touched on that a little bit. Happiness is really a fleeting moment, very temporary, whereas contentment is actually a mindset that we can carry with us throughout the day.
And you have some really easy, approachable, relatable strategies to help us get there, starting with just moving our bodies sometimes.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, action-oriented steps we can do to kick those blahs away. So 3 walks a week, 3 30-minute walks a week by yourself too, which is kind of something you're going to have to look at your calendar and say, okay, we've got 7 days. So 3 days in here, I know I can commit to myself to walk 30 minutes. And it just boosts your energy. It boosts everything about it, and it gets your body moving so you feel better.
And you can listen to a nice podcast or something that makes you happy along the way. And a bonus. Okay, how about a 20-minute replay? Tell me about that concept.
Okay, this is my favorite, and I really hope your viewers will take some time to do this, because a 20-minute replay, when you think back to those stories that bring you joy, and most often they're shared like around a holiday table for dinner or something like that, those funny stories, I want you to take time to reflect back and think back for 20 minutes a story in your life that really brought you joy, and then go even a little farther and write it down. Now, I'm a pen to paper person, or you can use the notes in your phone, but you know what? Write it down, because it makes your brain relive that, and you go right back to that time where it brought you joy and happiness. It's an easy thing to do, and then take it even farther around the dinner table. Share it with your spouse or partner, or your kids, and make them share a story, and it brings instant happiness.
That is super simple, but very high impact, especially when you take it that extra step and share it with your loved ones. Okay, how about random acts of kindness?
Yes, and this was actually a study done at Harvard, and it was with students. Now, you might think 5 random acts of kindness is just way unattainable. Like, Amy, there's no way I can do that. But actually, you can, because these are things that don't cost any money. They don't have to be exorbitant. They can be simple, like putting some money in a parking meter. If you're, walking by and you see it's almost expiring, a random act of kindness. Maybe jotting a note to someone. Maybe when you go to the grocery store and you see some great looking strawberries, you're like, yes, I am going to bring those back and give them to my neighbor. Simple things like that, but try to incorporate 5 random acts every week. And you know what? It's like confetti, right? When you sprinkle confetti, it spreads. Kindness is the same way.
And then simple things, just finding the enjoyment and stuff that, again, doesn't cost anything.
I know this whole thing, you probably heard about it, Hannah, about loud budgeting. It's a TikTok craze, and it's where you're being very transparent about what you're spending. Well, you know what? To be happy, we don't have to spend any money, right? Do these simple things that don't cost anything. Take walks, engage in a great conversation with a friend, things like that. They don't have to cost anything.
Okay, this next one is tough for a lot of us, but step into your power of saying no. It's a very powerful word.
I know. And tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm telling you, I am a work in progress on this. So as I get older, I'm working on it. But it's stepping into really looking at what aligns with your values and where you are with your life goals. And even if you're that person that has always chaired that committee or always led that, that always brought the things for the school class, whatever, class mom, you know what, maybe it doesn't align with what you really need right now. It might be what something else, everybody wants, but it's not your need. So what you have to do is just simply say no. And it's easy. All you say is, thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it, but I'm at max capacity right now. And that's it, guilt-free. Just step into your power of no.
People usually understand too when you present it really nicely like that. Yes. Okay, live in the moment. I mean, it's that simple.
It sounds so simple, but we take it for granted, right? So challenge ourselves to every morning when we get up and we put our feet on the ground. We are just thankful for another day, and we are living in the present. We're not projecting out. That just creates overwhelm and anxiety. We're living in the present.
And your final tip for us, stay connected. Those relationships are so important.
I know. And when you look at the Happiness Project that started back in the 1930s and has been conducting research forever, one of the most important takeaways is that power of connection and nurturing those relationships. So take the time to do that. Connect with someone, and not just by text or email, but pick up the phone and call them, or walk next door and ask them to go for a walk. But really, those connections are a key to not being lonely.
Yeah, doesn't have to be a big ordeal or super complicated. Hey, that was like a lightning round of happiness tips. We got through so much. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome, Hannah. See you soon.
We'll see you soon. Again, Amy's book is Cannonball, Fearlessly Facing Midlife and Beyond. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.